Hello everyone, welcome back to RimWorld, Vaults and Villains. First of all, I'd like to say, wow, thank you all so much for your support and excitement for this series. After posting that first episode, I have gotten more than 20 character submissions. That is 19 more than I thought I would get. I'm gonna have to figure something out to make sure everyone gets into this game. It's gonna be a very big colony. In fact, I think what I need to do is go into the dynamic population settings and change our desired population to 20, I guess, because that's how many rows in the sheet that I have from all of you. And then I'll say high population, I don't know, 25, and low population 10. This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to play around with these numbers, figure out what is a decent max and min, but for now, maybe this will work, right? Desired population 20 is the important part, I think. I did get some good advice for Shroom, our faceless character, to focus on Possess, which allows you to take control of an enemy pawn and they end up fighting with us, which is really nice. It's good utility, good crowd control. And then also, what was it? Mimic, yes. So Shroom might be able to copy an ability from Terra, for example. So let's go ahead and try it. Shroom, maybe you can get Magic Missile from her. You got Summon. That's like the worst of them, I think. I've rarely used Summon, but whatever. It is what it is. I'll try again later once you get some more, what is this, Might, I guess, and we'll cast it again. I also wanted to mention that I did some sleuthing and discovered that the Witch's Garden mod doesn't actually remove Heal Root. Well, it does, but it replaces it with Nettle. Not to be confused with this Nettle, which is the Apothecary Nettle. I can't actually find any Nettle on the map because I don't know what it looks like, and there's so many of these tiny little herbs floating around here. So what I'm gonna do is go into our manager and make a new job just for wild nettle. And let's say we need like 50 nettle. But the mod page did say that it does replace Heal Root, so I'm assuming all we have to do is harvest it and it's suddenly medicine. But we'll see, I guess. So that's fairly important. We are still waiting for healing herbs to be researched, but that only allows us to craft herbal medicine kind of in bulk by combining a whole bunch of different types of plants, which kind of takes a while. But it's interesting, it's fun, it's very RPG, I think. And then finally, I wanted to celebrate our fecal sludge situation that I mentioned last episode. So despite being medieval, we do have access to sewage sludge composting. So that's really cool. We'll be able to make fertilizer out of all of our poo. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to mention. Let's go ahead and start. Downed rabbit. Yep, it's starving. I'm going to let this rabbit die. And then we will have free rabbit to eat. Days Shine. Hideous environment. I'm so sorry, Shine. I think because this is actually done almost, there's this thing that... Shroom, can you go ahead and like finish making this door? Okay, great. Now that that's done, I can go ahead and unforbid the rest of this jail, and then I'll let them out and they'll be free, at least for their prison. Something that kept me up last night was this hand tool situation. I don't think it's crafting. I kind of just like woke up in a cold sweat thinking that's smithing because this is a blacksmith's forge. So obviously it's smithing, right? So I'm gonna turn smithing up to 1 for Terra and see if she goes to do that. Now, I know she's harvesting and cutting wood right now, which is equally as important, but I think I was waiting for nothing by having her at crafting. Granted, she's just hauling some chunks right now. So can I force you to smith? Yes. I suppose I can. Yeah, and we have plenty of steel, actually. We've got 99 steel. That's not really plenty, but it's enough to get the job done. Rejoice, hand tools. Hey, Shroom, stop cooking in the dark. Can you finish making this lamp? I really need a builder. I wonder if any of these guys can build. Construction 0, construction 1, no. What about mining? No, 0 and 1 also. Yeah, useless. You guys will be sacrificed. Now, I'm wondering if I want to go ahead and wait for human sacrifice. Now, where is that? That is under here. So human sacrifice. And this is going to give us favor with our deity whenever we make our cults. And my plan was kind of to summon your characters whenever one of these guys was sacrificed, kind of like as a gift from the gods. Now we have a raid. Oh no. They are preparing for a while, and then it's just this one guy. It is Lagho. Hello, Lagho. You're really good at cooking, and you're okay at construction. Super immune night owl. I like you. I like you. I might keep you around. Maybe we won't sacrifice you. Maybe. We'll see. We'll wait for you to start attacking, and then I'll draft everyone up. Now, Mavris is scaring me. Where are you going? You're harvesting a bush all the way over there. Actually, how about I restrict you guys to just the home area? And that reminds me, I'm gonna turn off the automatic home area and set that manually myself, because that has gotten me into trouble way more times than I can count. By having like the home area way over here, for example, just because, you know, maybe I constructed something real quick or I deconstructed something, it ends up toggling that home area. So really, I just want this to be my home area. And then that means they're only going to clean here. They're only going to fight fires here. They're not going to run to the other side of the map. Okay, they are beginning their assault. So Tara and Shroom, I would like you to hide behind stone, but it looks like we picked up all of our chunks because we were making blocks. So you go ahead and hang out there, and then Mavris, you're gonna hang out behind them with your heal at the ready. All right, here he comes. Hey girl, I'm gonna need you to magic missile. Oh, you can't, you have no mana. That's because you've been blinking everywhere, huh? Yeah, I figured. I guess you're not going to heal unless he is bleeding. That's just a guess. Oh, you know what I can do? Well, I can't really possess him because there's no one for him to attack right now. But I will wait to mimic after this fight, and we'll see if we can get like magic missile or something. I don't want to get out of range just, yeah, like that. Okay, well, he's dead. That's too bad. That took so freaking long. Oh my gosh. Was he tough or something? No, but he was really good at all of these things. Oh well, that's okay. I have all of your characters to look forward to. I also figured out that a good challenge to this game is the fact that I am introducing your characters by order of submission. I am not picking and choosing the skill that I really need. For example, building or mining or even cooking. They're just gonna be in order of submission. So whoever comes in, whether I need those skills or not. Granted, everyone's probably gonna be pretty powerful because it is your characters. It's how you wanted to make them. And that's totally fine. I expect powerful characters. Maybe not too powerful, but relatively strong, you know. You guys okay? Why are you sad? Oh, because it's gross in here. Well, soon enough, we'll have this jail finished and you can wander. Well, anyway, the challenge lies in making sure that things get done despite having characters that are only really good in one particular thing. Okay, it looks like our tailoring bench is done, or our tailoring station rather, so we can make a lot of cool things. The first thing I'd like to do is disassemble apparel. Now I think this only disassembles apparel related to medieval times, so or maybe not. Medieval times and vanilla gear, it looks like. But this means that we can disassemble tainted apparel and maybe get something out of that. So I'm gonna set that, and then maybe we can go ahead and strip him, see if we can salvage anything that he's wearing, and same with her. And I'm gonna switch this to do forever. So now whenever we get some tainted apparel, maybe we can go ahead and get something out of it, some sort of salvaged material. And then the next thing I wanna do is make everyone a summer cape. Not because I'm worried about the weather. In fact, this should be a permanent summer, or at least a very warm biome. But the summer cape's gonna give them a little bit of defense. I'm gonna say 1 per colonist, count equipped, not tainted, and at 50% hit points, count 1 away. And they can go ahead and make it out of anything they want. That should be fine. Now, what we really need made is this crafting station, which means we need another set of hand tools. So Tara, I'm just gonna force you to make that, since I know you're pretty busy. Ooh, a medieval tournament. Let's see. Word has spread that Ace, the Lord of the Empire of Andium, will be hosting a tournament near Mean Castle. This could potentially be a good opportunity to earn goodwill, as well as the following prizes. Massless double shot crossbow, legendary. Okay, well that's amazing. And golden helm of the valiant. The category for this tournament is melee, so having a colonist with high melee. So Tara has 6, Shroom has 6.9, but a double passion in melee, and Mavericks of course is nothing. What about you two? Ooh, Shine has a really high melee at 11. It's not really high, but it's pretty good. I wonder if we should just like recruit her, send her to the medieval tournament that ends in 10 days. I don't know if we can get her that quickly. Let's see. Well, recruitment chance is 100% with 6 resistance remaining. We can get that, I think, pretty quickly. Okay, let's try it. Let's recruit Shine, send her to this medieval tournament, and then we'll have to just sacrifice her later. Oh, we finished healing herbs. Let me set up a crafting spot. Now this crafting station might work, but it's not even created yet. So I'm just gonna set up a regular old crafting spot. And yeah, so we've got make herbal medicine from herbs 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they use different herbs. Okay. So this one uses calendula, comfrey, hellebores, and lavender. This one uses peppermint and rosemary, thyme, basil and peppermint, and yarrow. Okay. So I think the point is to see what grows a lot on your map and make the herbal medicine out of those. And then we can make bulk herbal medicine. So that's really cool. And we can also plant it ourselves, correct? Let me look at this rice here. Yeah, so we can plant the hellebores, the yarrow, comfrey, and lavender, and calendula. Okay, so let me find a recipe that has those. Looks like 2 and 4. I might focus on 4. The calendula, comfrey, hellebores, and lavender, right? Lavender, calendula, comfrey, hellebores, and comfrey. Yep. Okay, perfect. So let me set up some growing zones for those. Calendula, comfrey, hellebores, lavender. Okay, perfect. Yes. All right, so let's make bulk herbal medicine from these. Do, let's say 5 per colonist. I think that makes sense. And then let's do the same one, but for singles, and we'll say the same thing. So 5 per colonist. I think that works. Maybe a little more than 5. I'm not sure. 7 per colonist? Is that too much? I don't know. Let's just say 5 per colonist. It's fine. 5 per colonist. And I'll change it if I need to. That being said, it might be a good idea to set a manager job to harvest what's on the map here. So we need, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to remember this. 30 calendula. Let me do this real quick off camera so you guys aren't terribly bored. So unfortunately, only calendula and lavender grow on this map, but I do need 150 lavender. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do foraging for wild lavender. I think that'll help. And then hopefully we can grow the rest that we need. I think that worked. I think this is a good plan. Oh, another raid from the Karen Empire. Uh-oh. It is Pushka. Oh, she's cute. I like your hair, girl. You any good? You're a dunce. No. But it only affects your research, actually, and that is a 0. And global learning factor, minus 25%. You're actually pretty terrible, despite being sanguine. That's always nice. You will be a sacrifice for the greater good. Are you attacking immediately? You are not. So I will let my dude sleep for a little longer. Oh, okay. Here they come. So Tara and Shroom, I need you to go up here, please. And then Mavericks, you can hang out behind them. Oh, wow. Okay. She was faster than I thought. So actually, Shroom, you can hang out there, and Tara, hang out next to Shroom. And let's see if I can kite better than I could before. Let's blink over here. Thank you. And then magic missile. Ooh, faster, faster. Crap. I'm always so slow at that. And I forgot to try to mimic something with Shroom. But Tara actually has a knife. She's not terribly good at melee, but she might be able to do something. And she already got healed by Mavericks, so that's nice. So maybe what we can do is, I should probably try kiting. Okay, cool. Okay. Shroom, go capture. We need another bed, of course. Let's put a bed here, although I will try to move that over here once we get the rest of the jail built. So go ahead and capture Pushka, and let's see if we can keep her alive. Oh, and of course, we need a new research project. So what should we do? I was thinking we could go into complex furniture because I think that's going to help us out a lot in the long run, and it's only 300 research. So I'm going to queue that up. Wow, Tara is very unhappy. I am going to set their restriction back to funsies. Although she's not gonna have much fun lying in bed, is she? Oh well. Actually, Shroom, you're doing okay. Can I get you to force build the rest of this prison? Awesome, thank you. And then, oh, you're already building the roof. Perfect. Let's go ahead and unlock this door and also hold open. Now my plan is to put, where is it? A lamp. I think it was lamp E or lamp M. It was lamp M. I'm gonna put lamps here actually outside of the cells, and I'm using a mod called doors don't block light or something like that. So this way, by having the door held open, the lamp's light is going to go into their cell and they're not going to be stuck in darkness. And they can come and go as they please, but they cannot leave these two steel doors because they remain locked. And we got a wine merchant from the Empire of Andium. I don't think we need any wine right now, nor do we have much to sell them, but I can always take a look anyway. How are you doing, Tara? You're actually doing a lot better. That's good. Why don't you trade with Contreras? Oh, don't arrest her. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Please don't arrest her. It's actually Villa, I think. Yes, trade with Villa. Oh, that would have been terrible. Okay, so we can buy grapes and we can buy some fine wine. I think we're good. It might be good for the recreation to have some fine wine, but I'm gonna pass for now. Now, what did I say I was going to build after the jail? I can't remember. I can't remember what I said I was gonna build. So you know what? I am going to build, what do you think? Their bedrooms or the rec room, dining room combo? I think they're bedrooms. I think that's gonna make them like really freaking happy. So I think I have a blueprint that I can import. Yes, perfect. This was from my test play when I was making test bedrooms, and this is a blueprint that I made, and I went ahead and exported it so I can use it in this game. What don't I have? We're gonna need cloth. Do we have cloth? I know we're growing a bunch of cloth, and it's actually almost done, so that's good. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep these cloth beds, and they all get their own little bedrooms. I'm gonna go ahead and forbid, is there an order? Yeah, I'm gonna forbid this side of the bedrooms because we only need 3 right now. We really need a builder though. I think what I'm gonna do is do what I did before and set Mavris to #1 in cooking. And then Shroom is just gonna be our builder because he's got 8 construction compared to 4 in Mavris. So I think it makes a little more sense to have Shroom focus on building all of this while Mavris cooks for us. And because I'm surprised that I haven't done it yet, I'm gonna go ahead and train Gallant in hauling and maybe even our Vox. Now, normally I would train in hauling any animal that can be trained, but I'm gonna chill for a second on training these 2 cow people. Oh wow, our crafting station is done. Let's see here. We can make quite a few things. Now what I'm going to do right now, because I remember to do it, is to queue up some adobe bricks. Now we don't need adobe bricks for a lot of things, but a lot of medieval items do require these adobe bricks. For example, the storage pot. But let's just say we want, do until we have 10 adobe bricks. That should be fine. Let's even say like 50 adobe bricks, because that way we can make other things out of these bricks. And I know we're going to need wood pitch glue for some things, so I'm going to say do until we have 1 of these. These tool belts are awesome. They have plus 20% global work speed, and what I really want to do is say 1 per colonist. I think that's a good idea. I think that 20% global work speed is not something to ignore. And what else do we want? So we can make wooden armor. I'm kind of interested in making steel armor instead of wooden. So I think I'm going to queue up some longbows. What do you think? So we can make longbow or crossbow. What's better? Let's look at our weapon stats tab and go by DPS. That's melee. And then craftable. So the one-handed crossbow that we can make has 5.16 DPS, or the arbalist is very close as well. But these require the advanced trigger mechanisms, which I can't create right now. So crossbow or longbow? I think I'm gonna go with the crossbow because it has slightly more DPS, not a lot, but it has more accuracy overall. And I think we can dual wield the crossbows too, so that could be fun. Yeah, let's queue up, make crossbow. We want, let's just say expert colonist again, and everyone can have a crossbow. That's fine with me. Now we're going to need steel bow. 1 steel bow. And can I make that here? Do I make that here? I make that here. Okay, so do until we have 1 steel bow. That works. I really like the medieval times, how everything kind of fits together here. It's kind of fun to figure out, but it is a little frustrating at the beginning when you have no idea, like, what the heck is wood pitch glue? What is this steel bow? And you have to look at all the different crafting stations to figure out what the heck is going on. But I think it's fun, and I'm happy with it. So we're gonna make the tool belt, the crossbow, and we're going to make the hand tools for the tool belt. Right, okay. I think that's good. Since we're researching complex furniture, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel these cloth beds because I don't actually know if they're going to be any better than the regular beds that I can make. So I'm gonna double check that once I'm able to craft them. Oh, Wanderer joins Sophie. Who's Sophie? It's our Chronomancer! Surprise! Our Chronomancer has stumbled upon the small little village of our refugees. What have you been up to, Sophie? So Sophie is, as I mentioned, she is a Chronomancer. So what she can do is she can predict events if I turn that on. And with every prediction that she makes, she is allowed to alter fate. And this might stop that event from happening. So she could predict maybe a weather event or a raid and click alter fate and maybe stop it. Maybe. It does say here that the ability can backfire, causing the event to change, but become more severe or trigger the infamous butterfly effect. So we'll have to be careful with that. And there's a few other things she can do as well. But right now, she has come to join this colony and share with him her terrifying revelation of the beast that is to come. And maybe she can convince them to form a cult with this grimoire in order to worship a deity enough for them to take pity on our situation and get us off this planet in one way or another. And with that, I think I'm going to end this episode. Very exciting that Sophie has joined. We have 3 new prisoners that we will eventually sacrifice to bring in your characters. I am still waiting for Wanderer events, prisoner rescue quests to pop up, but in my test game, those quests did come up quite often, so we just have to be patient, I suppose. But because I have so many of your characters in the queue, I'm gonna try to figure out how to add them sooner rather than later, so that you guys don't have to wait for a long time. Okay, and once again, I truly appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you later. Bye!